Hey guys, Mike Chase here with our Sonics MyGM. We get into the off season. I have no idea what the hell I'm doing here. I hate the menus or cap holds. Trevor Ariza, $18 million cap hold. You knew that wasn't gonna hold, literally. So we end up renouncing his rights. Renounce him already. All right. Wesley Matthews, that's going to get renounced. I think a bunch of other guys here get renounced. Kyle O'Quinn, Troy Daniels, Kyle Korver at $11 million. That's getting renounced. Our goal is to create cap space to sign big name free agents. Our goal here is to go out there, get some big names. The only guys that we're not going to renounce or Quinn Cook and Skal Labissiere. We want to keep both of these guys around. Those are the two young players that I really like. Here's the draft lottery. I don't know why I always show this, because especially years I'm not in the lottery. But we end up picking 25th and 30th. I think we should get some decent players from that draft. Here's the draft. I wish it would go lottery and then the draft is like right after it. I would really like that. I think that'd be pretty cool. We look around here for a bit. It was sort of a tough choice for us. I didn't exactly know. And when you're picking this late, these guys are sort of all the same talent level and really the same outlook. When you're drafting this late in the draft, these are just going to be, truthfully, bench guys. These are going to be guys who, can score some baskets for you, but nothing that's going to be like wowing you. Nothing that's, I think, major. Took a look at Emmanuel quickly. I decided against it. Just didn't need another point guard. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker is a prospect that intrigued me. Shooting guard, small forward out of Virginia Tech. Can shoot the lights out. And we're going to go with him. I think off the bench, he should provide us pretty nice scoring. And then after that, for the 30th pick from the Rockets, we take Nazaron Reed, big man. Looks like he should be able to come right in and play. Second round picks, Zoran Panovic out of Serbia. I'm going to take him. I believe he is a draft and stash. We can try to bring him over next season. And then Luka Samanik from Croatia. I'm going to bring him in as well. Another guy who is on, I believe, a draft and stash, 1 year, still European. And then we'll bring him over and see what he's got. And then there's our draft class right there. Pretty nice stuff. Now free agency, right there, we have $36.42 million in cap. Now that is enough to offer at least one max deal to someone. But we need more space. So Reggie Jackson, this is tough. We're going to have to ship him up. He's going to New York. We're going to get some picks from the Knicks. So, there we go. He is getting traded to the New York Knicks. He should make the Knicks a better team. And then Steven Adams. We're going to have to send him to the Los Angeles Lakers. I was pretty surprised by this. I was hoping just to trade Adams for a pick and something else, but this was the best offer I came up upon. I think this is a guy, Josh Hart. It's my GM. I can't take control of the Lakers and Pelicans and finagle a deal into place for them to draft to trade for Anthony Davis. That's just not possible in this mode. Maybe they figure we just need another big man like Adams who can protect the paint, play some defense, and that should help us. So we end up trading for Josh Hart. And now we have $78 million in cap space. I could have created just a tad bit more and actually do create more later on. But that's more out of necessity because we go here, we meet up with Kevin Durant, who's giving me these strange looks. I'm getting a weird vibe from this guy. I felt a little uncomfortable being in the same room as him. I just didn't feel right being in the room with Kevin Durant. He was creeping me out a little bit with his hands. I don't know what he's doing. Either way, 4-year, $156 million. We're going to offer that. No, we're going to put a no trade clause in, make it sweet for him. Even though I figure by the time he's 34, he should still be a good player. So to take an offer at Durant, and the next offer we're going to make is to Kyrie Irving. We just traded Reggie Jackson. It makes a lot of sense to go after a guy like Kyrie. In the words of Stephen A. Smith, Kyrie Irving is box office. And I think having a guy like that on this team will go a long way. Let's just say we're not going to be, if we get KD and Kevin Durant, or we get KD, if we get KD and Kyrie, we're not going to be losing in the first round. Simple as that. And then as a bit of a backup plan, a long shot, but a backup plan nonetheless, make a max offer to D'Angelo Russell. Maybe see if the Nets don't want to match that. I think they will, but you just have to try. But I think the Nets will match that. So those are the guys we went after, and we get both Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving. D'Angelo Russell declines because the Nets basically matched it, so that sort of sucks. Well, it doesn't really suck because we got Kyrie, so it doesn't actually matter too much. We get Durant, we get Irving. I need to create more cap space now because that pretty much ate up all of our cap, and there's still some holes I want to fix. So Rashawn Holmes, he's out of here, and then we bring in Karukas. I believe that's how you say that name. Then we take Etuan Moore, and we trade him out of here along with the first round pick to the Cleveland Cavaliers in exchange for Royce O'Neal and Monte Morris. I have no idea how they acquired those guys, but they did. And we make that trade, and that clears up just enough cap space, $12.51 million, for us to make an offer to Trevor Ariza, a guy that I know we basically renounced his rights, but why not bringing him back to come off the bench? Won't need to play that big of minutes, but he can come off the bench, give us some really good production behind KD. Maybe even if we want to go to a weirder lineup, we could have Trevor Ariza at the 3, KD at the 4. I think that'll work out pretty well for us. We also signed Brook Lopez. I just remembered I didn't edit that into the video. We make an offer. He was asking for around $26 million. Like, we're not giving you $26 million. We're gonna give you around 19 for 2. There's no way you're not gonna get $26 million. You're 34 years old. Make an offer on Wayne Ellington. They only wanted us to offer him the minimum, but we basically use up the rest of our cap here because why not? Wayne Ellington, we bring him in. He does sign with us along with Ariza, along with Brook Lopez. And Quinn Cook, we do retain him. So, KD, Kyrie Irving, Josh Hart, Brook Lopez, Skal Labissiere. This team looks way different than last season, but it's instantly, I think, one of the top teams in the Western Conference. I think this is a team that automatically puts itself into title contention. And now we just have to go out there, play the games, win the games, and get it done in the playoffs. Trevor Ariza is still on the squad. He regressed a tad bit. That's all right. Royce O'Neal, decent player. A little bit, a little 3-and-D there. Nazaron Reed, expect him to get some minutes this season. And look at these guys way down here. We can go sort of deep, I think. I think we have a lot of outside shooting. So that's pretty nice. And then the stash guys, I can trade them if I need to too. So when we come back, we'll be starting this season against the Clippers, and we get to see how KD and Kyrie work together. I'm pretty excited to see that. So I want to thank you guys for watching this, and I'll see you later. Peace.